welcome back. So today I'm here to do a tag. It's the All About Your Home tag, and Nikki from At Home with Nikki started it. She has a beautiful home. It's decorated so nicely. I highly recommend checking out her channel. And then also Hillary from My So-Called Home. Again, she is amazing with decorating and just organizing, and I love her channel. Again, I would highly recommend checking out her channel. She did the tag. And also Samantha from Happily a Housewife. She also did the tag, and again, she has a beautiful home, and I love her channel as well. So today I'm going to do the tag. So let's see. The first question is, what is your design style? We didn't really have like a certain style that we designed around. We just kind of chose things that, we liked. And I wouldn't say it necessarily falls into one particular category, but if I had to say one way or another, I would say our home is contemporary with like a little French country flair to it. So, yeah, I would say, I like the clean lines. I don't like a lot of stuff, but so that's kind of, the contemporary side of it. And some of my furniture pieces are a little bit more on the contemporary traditional side. And then some of my little home accents, I would say, are a little bit of the French country look. So, second question is, what do you love most and least about your home? When we bought our house, we knew it wasn't the home we were going to live in for the rest of our lives. It's a great starter home. I have to say, I love my house. I really do. But I would say what I love least about it, we do have a 2-car garage, and it has a big loft above, but it's not attached. It's a detached garage, which I'm so thankful we have a garage, and it's really not very far from our house at all. But if I had to pick one thing that I that I love least about my home, it would have to be the detached garage. I would prefer an attached garage. In about 3 years, we're planning on starting to build our own home. So that's kind of in our plans, is to have an attached garage. And then what I love most about my home, like I said, I do love my house. I think that I'm really fortunate to have, a home, and thankful for that. So I would say I like the overall layout. It's just an open concept home. It's really great with young children, and we live in a 1-story house, which I know it's kind of like 50-50. Some people love that, some people hate it. For us, that was one of the things that we were looking for when we were looking for a home, just because our children are at younger ages. And like I said, we kind of planned to be in this house for 5 to 7-ish years. And so we knew our kids, would probably benefit from having a 1-story home rather than the 2-story. When we build, again, are planning on building a 2-story colonial type home. But for our starter home, I really like the layout of our house. What is your proudest DIY project that you've completed for your home? Okay, when we first moved in, the walls were like all the walls throughout the house were like a cream color, and the trim in this main part of our house was like a dark teal. And the doors, everything, you can see that door right over here, that whole entire door was like a dark teal color. And so before we moved in, we had a painting party, and that just was so special for us. And we had all of our friends and family come over, and we painted pretty much every single room in the house except for the laundry room. And my bedroom, we only painted one, like an accent wall, but the rest of the walls we kept just like a cream color. But I would have to say that was my favorite DIY project, just because of the memories that we have from that. It really, first of all, transformed our home. It really made a big difference of how the house looked. We painted the walls in my main part of the house, as you can see, this gray color, which I love the color. And then painted all of the trim white, which really made a huge difference. It just, like I said, it just transformed our space, made it really comfortable for us, and really just exactly what I wanted. So I would say that was my favorite DIY project. And I have a video coming up this week of our makeshift playroom. We transformed our unfinished basement into a playroom, and I love that space. Although it's not, finished and ideal, it's a space that we use every day, and I just don't know what I would do without that. So that's another proud DIY project. What is your favorite piece of furniture? My favorite piece of furniture in our house is our dining room table. My parents actually bought the table the year I was born, and as a child, like, we sat at the table and ate pretty much every single meal at the dining room table, and at the very dining room table that I have now. And when my husband first met me and my family, that was one of his most favorite things about us. He loved that we sat as a family and ate together. And he said, when we have a family, I really want to do the same thing, eat at the table, every night. Just that's something we do. And so now every night we eat at the same dining room table that I did as a child and have wonderful memories, with. And I love my table. It's just really pretty. It's nice. And although I do want to restain it, you can definitely see that it's been loved a lot. I just love the table. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling a lot. This is my first tag. Bear with me. Okay, who is your favorite TV designer or decorator? Drew and Jonathan Scott are my favorite designer decorators. They are the brothers from Property Brothers on HGTV, and I do not think that there has been a house that what they do is they take like older homes and or fixer-uppers, and they totally transform them. And oh my gosh, I just love their style. I love their designs. I want them to come here so badly. So they are my favorites. Okay, if I walked into your home, what fragrance would I smell? You would smell, this is my absolute favorite fragrance. It is the, sorry, there's a little glare. The Vineyard smell from Yankee Candle. Yankee Candle is a candle company in our New England area, and they have this Vineyard scent that I just absolutely love. It's like a grape smell. Oh my gosh, I just love it. It smells so good. And I also bought the wax melts. I have Scentsies in my, they're just wax, like warmers. So I have a lot of Scentsies throughout my house. I love candles and just the Scentsies and all of that stuff. So I also bought these wax melts in the same fragrance, the Vineyard. So that's what you would smell right now. Let's see. What is the best and worst kept spaces in your home? The best would probably be just the main part of my home. I mean, I'm a stickler for my routines. I always, I shouldn't say they're really regimented because I have kids, so I have to be flexible, but I really do keep my home really clean. It's something that's really important to me. And I feel like if my house is messy, my mind is. Like, I just cannot concentrate. I can't focus with a messy house. So that's something I just kind of have these routines throughout the day where I kind of keep my house clean. And so I would say the main area is probably the cleanest because that's where I do the most cleaning. And I would say the least clean or the worst kept space in my home is our bedroom, my bedroom and my husband's bedroom. He works odd hours, odd shifts, and oftentimes works third shift. So he's at work at night and then sleeping during the day. So, I mean, although our room is always picked up, it doesn't get deep cleaned very often because they're sleeping in at night in the room and he's sleeping during the day or on his, it's just with his schedule, it's really hard for me to get in there and do like a deep cleaning. So like I said, it's picked up, but it's not, I probably only vacuum it like once a week or so, where the rest of the house gets vacuumed almost every day. And, it's just, that's probably the worst. And the garage is definitely not the best kept area either, but we don't have a ton of stuff in there. It's just not organized to my liking. Okay. What is your favorite home accessory? My favorite home accessory would have to be I'm going to try to show you these lamps right over here. I got those at a yard sale and really liked the shape of them. They're kind of like the candlestick look to it, and I really liked the look of them, but they were like a brass, like a gold brassy tone, and it just really looked very dated. So I brought them, although I loved the way that they looked though. So I bought them, I think they were $5 for both of them with the shades and everything. Brought them home and found this like green, it's like a soft mint green color. And I spray painted them that color, and oh my goodness, I just love it, love it, love it. Those lamps are like my favorite. Okay, hardwood floors, carpet, tile, or tile, which would you prefer? Again, this one is kind of, I don't know, it's dependent on where my life is at. Right now, I have little, small children, so I prefer carpeting in like the living room, bedroom area and that sort of thing, because in the house that we were renting before moving here, we had hardwood floors throughout. And although they look beautiful, I love the look of hardwood floors. When you have little kids that are running around and playing their cars, you know, on there, and it's just so loud, and I feel like carpeting is more cozy, and so that, you know, when your kids are playing, my kids spend a lot of time on the ground playing and, you know, running around and stuff. So I prefer right now carpeting in my living room and bedroom area, which we have. And in like the kitchen and dining room area, bathroom area, I would prefer hardwood and tile, you know, sort of thing. But like I said, as my kids get older, like when we do build the house, we're planning on putting hardwood floors on the main level and then carpeting on the bedrooms. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite cleaning product for your home? I love this Windex multi-surface cleaner. I use this every single day for all my surfaces. I use it on my countertops, my coffee table, my mirrors, my windows. It makes it so easy to clean because it is multi-surface, so you can really just do a quick cleaning. You know, you don't have to switch cleaners when you're going to the windows or the mirror, or like countertops, whatever. So that's definitely my favorite cleaning product for my home. And that's it. That's the tag. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you would like to do the tag too, I tag you. If you do end up doing the tag, I'd love to see, you know, your video, so just write it in the comments below, and thanks again for watching. Have a great day.